Dr. Ujwal.
Good afternoon, everyone. My topic is correlation of vitamin D levels and severity of dry eye disease in Jharkhand. Dry eye is a multifactorial disease of the ocular surface characterized by a loss of homeostasis of the tear film accompanied by ocular symptoms. The prevalence of dry eye disease in India is higher than the global prevalence and ranges from 18 to 54%. The community-based Indian study reported vitamin D deficiency prevalence of 50 to 94%. Aim is to study the correlation of vitamin D levels and severity of dry eye disease. We have to assess the prevalence of vitamin D deficiency in dry eye disease patients. An observational cross-sectional study was done in 116 patients with dry eye who came to our OPD in the span of 12 months. All patients with dry eye disease in the age group of 20 to 50 were taken, excluding the patients having screen time more than 4 hours, thyroid disorders, meibomian gland dysfunction, contact lens user, or on anticholinergic and other drugs. We did best corrected visual acuity, slit lamp examination, tear film breakup time, Schirmer test, and calculated the OSDI score and did vitamin D investigation. The mean age of my sample size is 35.25. Females were more in my study. Moderate dry eye disease patients came out more in my study. Vitamin D deficiency in severe dry eye disease was maximum 60%, where the mean vitamin D values in severe dry eye disease patients were 16.2, minimum being 5.3 and maximum being 31.2. In 40 to 50 years age group, 53% of the patients had vitamin D deficiency with mean vitamin D values 17.9. Females were more prone for vitamin D deficiency. The mean value of vitamin D came out to be 17.61 nanogram per ml, which was statistically significant among 48% of total dry eye disease patients. The OSDI score in vitamin D deficient patients was 28.6 and in adequate vitamin D patients was 19.4, which corresponded to the study done by Jing where vitamin D levels were lower than in healthy controls by 4 nanogram per ml and an OSDI score that was significantly higher by 10.70. Both dry eye disease and vitamin D deficiency are highly prevalent but very underdiagnosed and undertreated worldwide. Vitamin D acts as an immunomodulatory agent which makes the corneal epithelial cell barrier function better. It reduces inflammation and tear osmolarity and improves the stability of tear film. Vitamin D deficiency is mainly due to inadequate sunlight exposure and inadequate vitamin D in diet. The significant decrease in vitamin D levels suggests that low vitamin D levels is associated with dry eye disease. Vitamin D deficiency in my study was seen more in the severe dry eye patients in the age group of 40 to 50 years and more in females. So, diet rich in vitamin D should be encouraged. Adequate exposure to sunlight should be encouraged. Vitamin D supplements may be added if not responsive to conventional tear substitutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Ujwal. Ujwal, are you a vegetarian?
No, sir.
Have you done your D levels?
No, sir.
I am a non-vegetarian. My D levels are below normal. Why?
Vitamin B12 may be lesser.
So genetically brown skinned people, yellow skinned people are prone to have vitamin D deficiency because of their low ability of their melatonin not to convert the sunlight into vitamin D.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So apart from that, that is one of the main criteria. So what have you given new to us by doing this study?
In my study, all the patients of dry eye disease were taken. The vitamin D deficiency was seen more in the severe dry eye disease patients. So it will be much more beneficial in severe dry eye disease patients to give to check for vitamin D levels and if needed, vitamin D supplementation can be given to them.
But even the mild dry eyes had a vitamin D deficiency, right?
They have, yes.
So why wouldn't you give them a vitamin D prophylaxis?
It is means first we need to check the vitamin D diet. In diet we should give
Okay. Why do you think females have more of a vitamin D deficiency in your study compared to the males?
females means they do much more indoor activity, and exposure to sunlight is a bit lesser.
So you're in Jharkhand, right?
Yes.
And what was the demographic thing about the population that you did?
Females were more in
No,
my
but
study.
what kind of people? What kind of population? Was it a middle class, working
Yes,
class? Was it a poor class? What kind of patients are we looking at here?
middle means middle socio-economic class um, um, patients.
So
Yes.
so all the females were housewives.
Not all of them. Means maximum of them were.
Right. So you'll need to have more of these bifurcations for your study to have something more fruitful, which can actually get published then.